Hey guys, Paul Phillips here with Pat Tech. We're going to take a look at our really cool little camcorder today, the Canon HF-R500. Let's have a look. Okay, so this camcorder comes in three models currently. This is the R500. There's an R40 and an R50. I've been using the R40 for about a year and a half. I've had access to it to borrow it and use it. I've been using my day job, and the 40 and the 50 have two features built in that I just found that over a year and a half I didn't use those features. One was built-in internal storage, and the second was built-in Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi allows you to connect to an iPhone and zoom in and zoom out with the camera remotely. I found it doesn't work very well. You're constantly struggling to set the network up. I just found that it was just a pain to use, and so when I saw this come on sale for $219 plus a case plus an 8 gig SD card, I jumped at it. And so that's the main reason for the purchase of the camera. Typically my YouTube videos, I'm using the Logitech C930E webcam with an H2 zoom microphone. The problem with the Logitech is that from time to time you'll notice that the camera zooms in and out. It's hunting to find its focus. Not all the time, but it's sometimes just a bit of a pain. And the other thing is when you want to zoom in on key features, you know, like on radio triggers or something like that, and you want a crisp, clean, sharp focus, you need a camera like this. And the quality, picture quality from this camera is fantastic. I can't recommend it highly enough, especially if you're, want to get into YouTube videos, you don't know which camera to go for or camcorder. Give this HF-R500 a try. You won't be disappointed. It's a great camera. Now, it has two stereo microphones on the front. It has a zoom in and zoom out button on the top. To record, it's very straightforward. Just press the record button to record, press it again to turn it off. It's very simple. It has a nice little lens cover button on the side here that closes up the lens. So that's all great stuff. It has the Q20 tripod mount on the bottom. I've got the little Manfrotto cleat mounted to the bottom of this thing right now. Nice little hand strap on the side. It's super lightweight. Now, 57 times advanced zoom and 32 times optical zoom. To be honest with you, in the studio here out in the field, this thing just does what I need it to do. So I'm not going to get into too many technical details because I'm not a video camcorder expert, to be honest with you. But what's really important to you if you're shooting videos like this is this. You want to have easy access to the SD card, like so. So you can plug it in, get your files onto your laptop or your desktop, whatever you're doing. And I'm right-handed, so I got to turn this around. Close the cover like so. Okay, I'll put this up on the big screen so you can see it a little bit better, but there's four key controls down here. One is a mic input, an AV out, you got an HDMI over here, and you have a USB mini B port here. The USB mini B is to allow you to get files from here to the computer without moving the SD card. The HDMI port, you can actually run this to a flat panel display and see exactly what the camera is seeing while you're shooting it. And I may do some of that stuff in the studio here as time goes on, we'll see. AV out, if you wanted to run from the AV out port here, you could go to an H2 zoom or a Tascam and come back around so that you're actually recording live stereo sound through an external device. Or you could also plug in your external, like your Sennheiser microphones, wireless mics, into the mic jack here. So that's a really handy feature. I've used it in the past. I find it quite valuable. And on a camcorder for $219, man, just run out and get one. It's a fantastic value for the money. The other thing, and there's tons of video reviews on YouTube now for this camcorder, so that's why I don't need to get too in depth with it. But all of your features are touchscreen here. Took me a little getting used to at first because I'm used to a little bit older style where everything is manual, tactile button type thing, but I find this camera works really well. So if you're like me and you're interested in getting into YouTube videos, shooting your own stuff, do not hesitate to give the Canon HF-R500 a close look. I think you'll find you'll be really happy with it if you do. That's it for this review. We'll be back soon with some other good stuff. And Happy New Year 2015. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like us, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye for now.